Hello, welcome to another plan with me. I'm literally doing the second voiceover like 5 minutes after the last one I just did, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to get through a second one, but we're going to try. So, in this week, I am planning August 11th to the 17th. So, this was literally just last week, but I wanted to get it out because I'm going to be getting super busy once work starts again. I do want to mention that those two bottom washies that I'm putting down are both from Simply Gilded. Well, like I mentioned in the last one, I'm trying to use them up as much as I can because I have so many and I feel like I'm not going to be able to use them up fast enough. Right now, it feels like I can't really clear my throat, so I might be a little annoying in this voiceover. I don't think I mentioned that this kit is from the Prairie planner called Starry Night. And I wish this came in fast enough. I would have wanted to use this when we went to Banff and we saw the mountains, and of course, Lake Louise. Since there is mountains and a big lake in the double full boxes, it would have been so perfect for that week. But I don't think I even knew that this kit existed at the time, so unfortunately. So I'm using it this week because we did go to a wedding, and the wedding where we went to, like, the what do you call that venue, I guess? There was the lake right there, so it was very beautiful. The wedding was of my coworker slash friend, so she was getting married. It was so exciting because close to the end of the school year, it was most of our conversation was talking about her wedding and how excited she was. And yeah, it was just so beautiful. It was outdoors. It was kind of chilly, but it was very beautiful, and it was a lot of fun because I got to hang out with a lot of my coworkers that I never really hung out with outside of work, and just it was so fun. The only bad thing from this week was that I was having a lot of insomnia, so I did a sleep test, I don't know how many weeks ago because I thought I had sleep apnea. So I did the sleep test and it turns out I don't, but I do have insomnia, which is something I kind of knew already. And apparently you can get therapy for it, like you can go through therapy to help it, and I didn't really know this before. But this week was brutal. I was not getting enough sleep and I wasn't working out. I wasn't drinking enough water. So, I mean, all of this contributed probably from my poor choices. Also, the other thing from the summer is that I drank a lot of coffee more than usual because when I'm working, I only have 1 cup in the morning and then that's it. But during the summer, I was just having coffee all day long. So, I need to fix that once work starts again because that's not a very good habit to have. But other than that, this week was pretty chill. Like, the other thing that I did every single day, I think, was play Apex. So, like I said, not a lot of good choices this week. But I think it was because in my brain, I'm like, I have to go back to work soon. So I need to enjoy whatever little bit of holidays that I have left. And I think that was what my thought process was. Even right now, I haven't had enough sleep. All right, so let's see if I slow this down enough for me to keep up. On Monday, the first thing I'm marking is that I had coffee, so I'm using the coffee from the kit, and the Tim Hortons script is from the Prairie Planner. And then this day I pulled stickers, so I'm using the stickers that came with the kit. And then after that, I didn't even put it in my planner, but I played this SpongeBob game on Xbox. All these games that I'm playing lately, they sound very childish, and they are, but I'm playing them for easy achievements. So this day I did play the SpongeBob cooking game, and I'm using this Coffee Monsters Co. holding a controller to mark that. And I was so mad because I got so far in the game and then I don't know what happened. I exited out of the game and went back, and all my progress was gone. So I was so choked, and I haven't picked it up since then. Okay, so I see my problem about not keeping up. It's because I kind of go on tangents a little bit. So after my SpongeBob game, I went to go get groceries, and I'm using the grocery cart that came with the kit. And this burger sticker, I'm marking we went to get Burger King. And then I'm using that Beneva Creations girl to mark that I played Apex when I got home. And the Apex script is from the Prairie Planner. And then that evening, me and my husband just cuddled, so I'm using these paper Shire bunnies to mark that. And the cuddle script is from the Prairie Planner. Moving on to Tuesday, I am marking that I had Tim Hortons in the morning. So I'm using the coffee cup that is from, and I tried to say this in the last video, so I'm probably going to butcher it again, but Echo Huey Craft Co. I think I said it better. Um, yeah, using that to mark that I got Tim Hortons, and the Tim Hortons script is from the Prairie Planner. And then after that, I'm marking that I just did some planning. So I'm using the planner that came with the kit, and the planner time script is from Krell's Creations. I actually just seen the page sticking out of my stash, so I just grabbed it. After that, I did some deep cleaning, so I'm using the wash bucket that came with the kit. And then I did some baking this day, so I made some blueberry cinnamon like cake loaf thing. It was really good. And then after that, using this Raven sticker, I'm marking Apex. Don't know where this Raven sticker is from. But my favorite character in Apex Legends, or I guess my favorite legend, I should say, is named Bloodhound, and he has a raven. So it makes sense to me. And then this evening, my brother called to just chat. We talked on the phone for like 2 hours, I think. And my brothers don't really call too much, so I needed to mark it because it's a very rare thing. Like when we're in person, we talk a lot, but calling, it's not something we do very often. So it was planner worthy marking. And then after I hung up with my brother, I did some YouTube binging. Okay, marking that I was up early on Wednesday. I don't know where that alarm clock sticker is, and I'm really frustrated because I feel like I just got that. So I should know, and I feel like it's Once More with Love, but I could be completely wrong. So I don't want to say that for sure. But I'm just marking that I was up early, and I'm using the up early script from the Prairie Planner. And then this day I went into my classroom to start setting up. I was so ambitious. I was like, I'm going to go in every single day. And this was literally the only day that I went in. And all I did was put up some bulletin boards, and like, that's it. That's the only thing I did. And I'm like, okay, that's really nothing. But at least I did something, I guess. I don't know. And then me and my friend went to bingo. So I'm using the nail polish sticker. Hear me out. It looks like a dabber. I don't know. And then I went to pick up sushi for me and my husband. So I'm using the Happy Day sticker to mark that. And then I downloaded some gameplay stuff that I had using the laptop sticker from the kit. I was making a gaming video for my other channel. And then using this Beneva Creations girl, marking that I played Apex again this evening. And this is the night that my insomnia started and hit hard. So I'm using this Starlight Paper Co. girl to mark that. So this is the day on Thursday I went to the bigger city, and I just did not have a good sleep. So I was tired most of the day. That girl sticker is from Planner Mania, and the Tired AF sticker I think is from either Holly Co. or the Prairie Planner. And I know it's not showing completely the way I pulled that sticker up. It's my fault that the script looks like that. So I'm just gonna fill it in a little bit later. Using the car that came with the kit, I'm marking that I drove to the city, and using the shopping bag, marking that I picked up the gifts. That was the whole reason why I went to the city, was to pick up gifts for people. And then I went to go pick up a new book by, I don't know how to say his last name, but it's like Jimmy something. He wrote the book Dead 11, and he had a new release, so I went to go pick it up. And this day I also finally tried the strawberry chocolate Dubai thing that was on TikTok. I was always wanting to try it, and I finally found it oh my gosh, I finally found it this day. Got a little excited there. Anyways, I also picked up Taco Bell for my husband, so I'm using this Stick with the Plan Co. girl to mark that. And then using the house that came with the kit, just marking that I went home. And this day, because of my insomnia, I took a really long nap. So when I got home, like I think around 5 p.m., I slept until maybe 8 or 9 p.m. It was wild. So yeah, I'm using the bed sticker to mark that. And then I played Apex when I woke up. And yeah, that's pretty much what I did on Thursday. It was a very busy day too. So anyways, moving on to Friday, I'm marking that I was up early using the alarm sticker that came with the kit and the up early script from the Prairie Planner. And then I did some planning this day, so I'm using the pencil that came with the kit, and the planner time is another script from Krell's Creations. And of course, because of my insomnia, whatever, I was tired as frick this day. So I am using this Coffee Monsters Co. sticker in his pajamas just to mark that I was tired all day. So there's that script again. That's what it's supposed to look like before I totally ripped it up. So I didn't actually nap this day, but I was just in bed being super lazy, and my husband's team was playing football, like their season opener game. So we watched that. And this is the day that I went to go pick up my new wedding band. I was so excited. And here's me trying to show it off a little. I love it a lot more than the other one that I had. The other one I had was just super pointy and I just didn't, I don't know, I didn't like it. And then I went to go pick up a coffee after that. So I'm using, I don't know where that coffee cup's from. And then I played Apex with one of my friends from online. And even though we weren't playing side by side like that, we were just, I marked it with those fox and cactus cats playing. And the Apex script is from the Prairie Planner. Moving on to Saturday, the first thing I'm marking is I was up early, so I'm using this Once More with Love alarm clock sticker. And the up early script is from the Prairie Planner. And then using this Coffee Monsters Co. emoji, I'm marking that I got ready. And then using these Coffee Monsters Co. stickers in a Jeep, I'm marking that we drove to where my friend was getting married. And then using these Once More with Love couple sticker, I just marked the ceremony happened. So beautiful. They wrote their own vows too, which is another thing that I'm just like, I just love weddings so much. And I am struggling with this. So I cut this box because I was thinking I needed to make it smaller, but I actually didn't. So I cut it for nothing. And then I could not get it to, could not get it to sit right for the longest time. I was getting a little annoyed with myself. But I'm marking that we had drinks. It was like a dance that happened right after, well, not right after the ceremony, but like into the evening. So we had some drinks. And then using these Coffee Monsters Co. people all in a line, I'm just marking that we hung out with my work crew, like my coworkers, and it was so much fun. One of them is one of my best friends, and we never got to hang out all summer long. So it was just so nice. And we just stayed up till like 2 or 3 a.m. just being silly little drunks. But anyways, on to Sunday. The first thing I'm marking was that I was hungover, of course. So I'm using this paper shire holding their tummy because I drank beer and beer does not handle well with me. And then, of course, I had to drive home. So I'm using this Starlight Paper Co. Girl to mark that. And then when I got home, I just took a really long bath. So I'm using this Prairie Planner Girl to mark that because we were by the campfire and I just like had that smell, so I needed to wash off the campfire smell. I love campfire, but the smell that stays after is just kind of annoying. Anyways, this evening also I had really bad anxiety. It's another reason why I don't drink very much is because it gives me bad anxiety, like I can't handle it, so I don't drink very often. And then I just played Apex that evening, so I'm using another one of those Raven stickers to mark that. Anyways, thanks for watching. Have a great week. Bye.